We are here with Coach Griffin. We are just 2 days away from a new Spartan season. Coach, talk to us about what you're seeing so far in your team. You've had some scrimmages. What are we going to expect to see from the Spartans this year?
Well, we have 21 seniors coming back, which is great for a second-year coach. A lot of those guys played last year as juniors, and so far so good. They came out really strong, and at July 31st when we started, you could tell that they've been in the offense for a while and in the defense for a while. And 7-on-7 was really good for us in the summer, and it led right into two-a-days. So it's a game-by-game thing, and I think we did pretty good. And we started off going against Piqua, our first scrimmage. Started off slow, but I think we ended the ball game pretty good. And then we went down to Zanesville. We had a little bit of confusion. Shawnee dropped us, but we had to go down to Zanesville, picked up the game, and competed early again. And then we fell off a little bit in the third quarter, but there were some young guys that got a lot of playing time. So hopefully that helps us with our depth.
So, Coach, what do you see as your strengths right now, and what are the things you really need to work on, do you think?
Well, our strengths is actually, we've hired a new offensive line coach, Trent Long, and he's done a tremendous job with our offensive line, and they're doing a great job with protection. You can sit in the pocket, and the quarterbacks can read. So I think that's just pretty good for us. Our passing game, of course, with guys coming back, Keaton Upshaw, Jalil King, those guys on the outside, and Xavier Nichols in the backfield, I think those are going to be key. So athletic ability is going to be good for us this year. Our weaknesses is probably depth. We had a lot of these guys that are playing this year were behind the Jaden Walkers and people of that nature. So creating depth was a big key for us. I think we did a pretty good job, but you never know until Friday night.
What's the quarterback status for you right now? Is Adrian Mitchell going to get the ball on Friday?
Yeah, Adrian will probably start for us. He had a pretty good season last year, and he got in really good shape this year. Worked hard, extremely hard with the quarterback's coach, and did a great job. So this Friday he'll probably get to start for us. But Malik Hobson had a heck of a offseason as well. He can, we're not scared to play him at any time as well.
Who are the guys you really need to look to this year to carry this team forward? Is it Keaton Upshaw? I'm guessing those types of guys?
Yeah, it's Keaton Upshaw, but, with Keaton Upshaw being 6'7", he's going to get a lot of attention. And going back to the quarterback position, we can't eye on Keaton, and we got a lot of playmakers. So with Keaton getting a lot of attention, I think Jalil King will have a heck of a year. Xavier Nichols will have a heck of a year. Bobby White, who's our slot, is having a heck of a preseason. I think he's gonna be the surprise that nobody knows about.
So start off on Friday, the away game in Middletown. What do you know about that team so far?
Well, Middletown is going to be a great ball game for us, a great opening game for us. They got two new coaches, offense coordinator, defense coordinator. The biggest thing that I see from them is they're a lot more disciplined this year. With the coaching change, and they're in second-year head coach as well. Fast, very similar, big hitters on the defense side of the ball, and then they have athletes on the offensive side of the ball. So, very similar to us. And of course, being a rivalry, we expect it to come down to the wire. Hopefully the conditioning and the things that we did off season will come to our hands.
Everybody, of course, wants to talk about the track. I mean, who are the big teams? What are the teams to beat this year? Same old ones as every year? Or?
I think it's the same ones. I would give Toledo Whitmer a little edge because, in my opinion, they have the best quarterback, one of the best quarterbacks in the state, really. And he's only a sophomore, but he's going to be a tremendous task for a lot of people in our league. So Toledo Whitmer, then of course TCC, and then Finley is going to be tough as well. And then St. John's, you can't forget about St. John's. They have a new coach. They're going to be coached really well. They have another big-time player. We have one that's going to the SEC, and Keaton Upshaw, they have a guy going to Ohio State. So we have the two best recruited athletes in our league going to those schools. So there's going to be tough. So it's going to be the same exact track as the other years, and we're looking to finish strong.
I know you like to take things one game at a time, but what's your projection for this year, do you think?
Oh yeah, I always say one game at a time, and I honestly think our schedule is put that way. Of course, we start off with the Middies, and then we go to Eastmore Academy, who's a playoff team. Then we got another playoff team, Springfield. after that, and it goes right to Toledo Central Catholic. So every game is a big challenge, but I think it builds up for us to get the playoffs, and of course that's what we want to do, is hit the playoffs and hopefully make a run.